Hey guys, Richard Aficionado Channel and reefs.com. How you guys doing today? I'm here in sunny South Florida, Hialeah to be exact, to visit one of my friend Itsander's beautiful tank. He recently moved about 3 months ago, and he's been one of those people that locally known to have a really good blue thumb. I wanted to see how his tank is doing after that transfer, as well as check out some of the stuff that he did to incorporate into his new dream build. All right guys, check it out.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Itsander. I'm a member of Florida Marine Aquarium and also a member of Miami Reef Keeper. I hope you like the video. Let's take a look. The tank that you see behind me, it's pretty much brand new. It has 365 gallons, not including the overflows. It has 9-foot long by 28 by 28. It's been there for the last 3 months. And as you can see, there are some huge colonies, but they were transferred from the other tank that I used to have, 125 gallons, that I keep it for the last 6 years. I still love SPS. I don't think I'm gonna go to any other thing except small colonies of some LPS. But it was like a learning curve from the small tank that I used to have before to this one. Is like a challenge, you know, and you really have to like it. I wanna keep SPS as a main dominant corals on this tank. I did transfer a few fishes from the other tank, around 28. The tanks, a couple of Antias, a couple of wrasses. I love wrasses. You will see more wrasses in the oncoming months. That's what I've been trying to order from all the local fish stores. I use reef nutrition as my primary food for my fish. I use Brightwell coral amino on and off, like a month Brightwell coral amino, restore and replenish for all my corals, and another month I switch for AcroPower from Julius Brown, which is really good also. So I also have an automatic feeder from Apex, and all the fishes get fattened thanks to 2 times a day, which I put pellets from Reef Nutrition TDO. The size is around 0.5 mils, and they get pretty well fed. I feed it straight to the sump. The automatic feeder is on the sump and goes straight to the pumps, and it's evenly distributed through the 4 overflow that I have in the back. So food will be all around the tank, just not on one corner. I do have 7 Radiance G4. I got it like probably 5 on the other 125 gallons, so I add 2 more to complement, to cover the whole rocks that we have here. I think it's perfect the way it is. Maybe we keep adding a couple of Reef Bright as LED, shooting from the front to the back to cover some shadow that I may have on the bottom of some corals. All the tank is dominated by an Apex control system. Thanks God, they will save my life a couple of times already. I do have an Avast Marine cold washer, which is set up completely, but not running yet. I also have a Marine Avast calcium reactor, 818, if I'm not mistaken, which definitely helps me with all the growth on the coral. To G-Bow pump, I went cheap, but we might change it to another better upgrade pump. I do have an Aqua Ultraviolet 80 watts UV hookup, 100% all day long. It is helping me with a lot of algae that you always get at the beginning when you're cycling the tank. On the skimmer, we have a Nios 300, which is a very good friend of me, Cuban reefer Javier, gave it to me as a present. We've been having an amazing relationship in the last couple of years, and we help each other as much as we can. He helped me a lot here. I'm trying to do the same on his tank, and I was surprised when he showed up with that huge box as a skimmer. But it's there, it's not running yet because I need to build nutrients on the tank. It's right now on 0. That's what all those colonies that were transferred from the other tank, even they get in shock, they haven't popped out as I used to have it on the other tank. I do also have 4 MP40s and 1 MP60 to cover the back of the tank, I left a gap of almost 3 inches between the glass and the rock. And the MP60 is right on the bottom, on the back, shooting constantly and random flow to don't let the nutrients and everything build up on the back. Also, I do have the random flow generator on the return. I got 4 of them, 1 inch from Vivid Aquarium, and they've been doing a great job because it's just not shooting. It twists and stop and twist, so it's really good, to be honest. So on the other tank, I only have 1 return pump. On this one, we have 2 with 4 overflow, just in case one failure, we have the second one as backup. Also, we have 2 heaters, just in case one failure, we have a second one as backup. My parameters on the water right now are 8.10, 8.20 on alkalinity. My calcium is running around 480, 470, and the magnesium is like 1280 to 1300. I do also keep testing the nitrates and the phosphate, but because the tank is almost new, I don't have any sign yet. I want to keep my nitrates, probably if the coral show up the same beauty of them, my nitrogen should be between 20 and 30. If they have to be on 5, they will be on 5 for the health of the corals and the tank. But let's see what happens in the near weeks or month. The way I do my water change will be through a water extension closet that I have on pretty much 5 feet away from the tank, next to the AC. And I have 2 tanks of 55 gallon. One will be a raw DI, 100%, and the other one will be saltwater mix. So through a couple of pipe, a water pipe, and a doser from Apex that a good friend of mine gave it to me, I will control everything regarding change of water. All that is not done yet, but it's pretty much set up. I have a small pump on the bottom that will randomly move the water, the salt water, to keep it alive and steady. And I guess that I'm planning to change a gallon or 2 gallons every 4 or 5 days. Hopefully that works. If I need more, I will see. As long as the coral show up their beauty, I will know if they need more fresh water or not. On the other tank, I was having kind of an issue with the heat on the general tank because temperature were coming up too much. So I have to set up a few GSL fans, they are really good. And I was able, through Apex, up and on, control the temperature. But here, I was gonna have exactly the same issue because it's totally enclosed. So we put an inline fan, 8 inches duct from the top of the tank through the attic. We put remote inline fan, AC from AC Infinity, like probably 10 feet away, so you don't hear the noise. And that helps me at all. My temperature is 100% stable from 78.8 to 79.7. Pretty much that's not even 1 degree of change, which you all know that that's also a key as an stability on the tank. The sump was made by American Aquarium, which is excellent, beautiful. I love it, the way it is, the bigness. It's holding like probably 100 gallons. So it's 365 plus 100 gallons on the bottom. The stand was made by Javier, Cuban Reefer, and I. We just went to Home Depot. We bought a bunch of 10 feet wood, 2x4, and we did it ourselves. The cabinet was done by Tony, a good friend of mine, and we used MDF as a primary cover. All that was sealed and painted in Lakeland, if I'm not mistaken. All the dimensions were taken here inside, and they were sent to Lakeland to be cut and painted, sealed completely, and they come back and he just installed it back to me. And I told him, I want this door to be open and stand up there as long as I can work inside, moving corals, water change, whatever I have to do, replace a light, a transformer. So it has 2 hydraulics on every side of the door, and they stay up as long as I want, and when I just want to close it, they go down pretty slow. So the heat, over the tank don't even create an issue for my fishes. Well, I'm 6'2", I'm very tall, and nobody else in this house touched my tank, not even cleaning the glass. So I need to be able to go down there and work freely. Don't have to go underneath to access all my electronic, the waste container for the Trident, and everything that has to be related with that. So I was thinking and I said, let me get the rail from a regular draw and put it on the wall, stick a piece of NDF and mount everything on top. So you're freely open, slide in and out, and you can do everything on that wall. Even better, I don't have to go inside, I stay outside. And I think, besides it was a good idea, it will give all of you reefers another good idea to do it if you haven't done it yet. Okay guys, this is it. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Itsander. I hope you liked the video. Welcome back again in the near future. Let's see what life brings. Thanks.